Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Williamson County Television Game of the Week here at Franklin High School. I'm Paul Breece along with Justin Ventline. The Franklin Admirals are taking on crosstown rivals Centennial Cougars tonight in a huge District 10 4A matchup. Justin, what you got?
Yeah, we got a big matchup here tonight. We got Franklin coming out in the white and crimson. Maroon trim, and these Centennial Cougars coming out with the black uniforms with the baby blue trim. These two teams matched up on Wednesday night. Franklin able to come out with the victory then, 48-44. So correction on the girls' game, they won by 4 on Wednesday.
Well, there you go.
Number 1 and number 2 seeds in district play currently. Both teams have solidified that they'll be hosting a playoff game. Essentially, it'll just be where everything shakes out seeding-wise of who they'll play.
Well, here's the deal. If you're new to Franklin Admiral basketball, keep your eye on number 3, Christian Brown. He's obviously not hard to find. 6'7". He's already played bully ball right there and back down and got the first 2 points for the Admirals. Also, look out for Davis Long, number 4. Sharpshooter and floor general extraordinaire, the senior right there with the ball.
4-year starter, I believe, for these Admirals as well.
And just a little off short.
Yeah.
Now the Cougars, on the other hand, just got a bunch of guys out there that are just
athletes, really.
Athletes, absolutely. You got Dominic Reed, Tanner Lee. You got a shooter right there in Carter Ezel, number 24. But to me, keep your eye on Daniel Patton right here with the ball. I feel like he's kind of the sleeper and making things happen and trying to match up with Christian Brown.
So Reed deep from 3 there.
Yeah.
Oh, counted as a 2.
Yeah, well, obviously we're not going to be able to see from our vantage point right here as the student section for Franklin just got us covered up.
But Reed will take responsibilities of guarding Christian Brown tonight. It's going to be a mismatched nightmare for the Cougars. You might ask yourself, if you've got that height difference, why aren't you going down the post? Well, Christian Brown is also a sharpshooter. It's kind of a full package. Bully ball right down the lane there.
We're going to have to see if Coach Jeremy Moore and the Centennial Cougars coaching staff has any kind of adjustments right here. They just played, like you said, Justin, on Wednesday.
Yep. So coming in district play, Franklin at 10-2 in district play. Cougars coming at 9-3. Independence also 9-3. So could be interesting coming down to the last 2 regular season games of the year. Admirals working around the perimeter, trying to find a shot. Xander Johnson deep in the paint. Unable to get anything up. Sam Mewborn with the layup.
Sam Mewborn, we saw last week on our WCTV Game of the Week, hit a 3 right out of the gate. Didn't score, I believe, the rest of the game. So
I think we jinxed him because I think we said right out of the gate he was going to be a difference maker and ended up going cold the rest of the game.
We'll see right here is this is going to be Dominic Reed trying to go to the inside and talk about bully ball, trying to post up. Going to get a quick tap.
Yeah.
And Tanner Lee very quick to the rim. He's going to cut this thing to 2 right here. And now I think Franklin's going to try to look to milk this clock as much as possible and be patient. Just as I say that, Davis Long
just took it right to the rack.
Yeah, so wipe out everything we just said.
Yeah, but I think if you're Coach Tiger, you're definitely going to have to slow down the pace a little bit.
Well, that's why the 48-44 win, Justin, probably fit what they were doing the other night. I'm sure he would love to keep the scores in the 40s again.
I say you can just tell by the players the Cougars have on the floor. A bunch of athletes are going to want to run the floor and push the pace.
And yeah, if you get to the basket like that, it's going to be tough. And the help side's got to get there quick with Tanner Lee.
So foul will go against Christian Brown. Oh no.
Check that. 30.
Gil Jones, his first team first. So Lee hits the first of a pair.
Gil Jones and Davis Long, the only seniors on this roster. for the Admirals.
Coach Tiger has not used much of a bench this year. Usually you'll see Logan Brimall come off the bench, the freshman. But other than that, you're going to see this starting five for most of the game for the Admirals. Christian Brown gets the isolation, takes it to the hoop.
And again, we talked about it earlier. These referees didn't call a whole lot. But the foul right there.
Yeah.
We didn't call a whole lot. If I continue there is during the girls' game. So we talked about the physicality. If they're going to let them bang around Christian Brown in the post, the Cougars may have a slight advantage right there because
so Reed hits the first of the pair. Takes the Centennial first lead of the night. So Reed, good from the free throw line. Grabs a 2-point lead for the Cougars with about 3:30 left here in the first. And that's a deep three by Xander Johnson.
Well, that's huge to get Xander Johnson heated up here.
So Reed with the take in the lane. Brown with a strong rebound.
Well, that's going to be Christian Brown, trying to follow up the shot.
Davis Long almost looked like a forced shot. He was coming in full steam ahead. I don't know if he was expecting the pass from Johnson there.
So 9-8 Admirals here early on.
So it looks like the Admirals are going to switch to a 2-3 zone here.
You think Ezel right there, number 24, would have liked the look. He said, maybe I was too close, coach. There we go. There's a three.
Right, Ezel.
The sophomore. You don't want to give him any open looks.
So Mewborn with the take, left-handed, too strong.
Yeah. And you see how Brown, who did not attempt to get the rebound right there on a good block shot by Dominic Reed, didn't want to get another foul. And that's a good take by Ezel, challenging Christian Brown.
So quickly, the Cougars able to extend it to a 4-point lead. I'll force Coach Tiger to take a quick timeout here. So exactly 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. The Cougars out to an early 4-point lead over the Admirals. Once again, Franklin able to come out and start warm. Cooling off here down the stretch, though. And really contributions across the floor for the Cougars. Ezel's got a couple, Reed's got a couple, Lee's got a couple. So Davis Long will be the floor general down here for the Admirals. Admirals looking to break out into a little motion type offense. Christian Brown one-on-one. He's going to take this isolation. Gets doubled, kick. Good ball movement there by Christian Brown. But Gil Jones unable to convert. And on the other end.
Yeah, that's the kind of game that Centennial's looking for. Get down there and the transition offense working.
They're going to want to get up and down quickly. So every possession the Admirals have is going to be valuable. Davis Long with the three, just short. And Patton with the rebound. Cougars looking to push.
And I think they see something with Patton and Mewborn, a mismatch possibly. And Patton is definitely taking advantage of that. Or check that. That's
McCavely, right?
Yeah, McKelvey.
Another quick shot, yeah. So the Cougars able to get some quick shots on defense.
Let's see if they try to. Now they get Mewborn went back, and he's now guarding Ezel. Now let's see if Dominic Reed tries to take on.
That's Xander Johnson. He takes him on. Patton down the lane, though.
Yeah. So right at the buzzer, the basket is good. So the end of the first quarter on our WCTV Game of the Week, 19-9, the Centennial Cougars, the visiting Cougars, basically a 10, 12-minute drive down the road.
I thought you were going to say walk.
Well, if it
might be quicker to walk.
Yeah, on Mac Hatcher, absolutely. So 19-9, Paul Breece, Justin Ventline here, bringing you this action here on our WCTV Game of the Week on our YouTube live stream right now. And
so Admirals,
the Admirals basically
came out to a quick start.
Coach Jeremy Moore for the Cougars probably emphasized, hey guys, Franklin wins, they're number one seed. We win. We got a shot here to get inside of this mix.
Yeah, both teams definitely have something to play for sure. Like I mentioned, both teams know they'll be hosting the first round of the playoffs, but that all-important 1 seed is a coveted spot. Ensures you're going to get the 8 seed in the 4-5 matchup as well.
Well, for Coach Tigert, he just can't tell his guys, hey, let's don't hit the panic button just yet, guys. Let's chip away at this. When we go into halftime, if we're down, let's don't be down by more than 10.
So Centennial come out here with possession.
Well, they're just trying to attack.
Patton with the 3.
And boom, I tell you, this guy's an X factor. Daniel Patton, if they have to draw Christian Brown out to play some perimeter defense, it opens the lane up. And that's just too easy right there, down low.
Yeah.
I think Coach Moore telling Dominic Reed, hey, don't foul him. Just let him go.
So a good feed there by Davis Long, able to get Reed with the and-one opportunity.
Yeah. And you emphasized this the other day when Christian Brown's shooting. Coach Tigert brings all 4 of the other teammates back to talk to him as he has a lot of confidence in Brown and his free throw shooting. I don't think Brown's probably shooting 100% for the year, but
I would say in the 90s maybe.
So here we go on the take.
A lot of dribble drive penetration.
And
so
Davis
before
Long,
the shot, it's going to be before the shot. Davis Long takes a push, I guess. They didn't call it a charge, but. So I think you're going to try to look here for a Christian Brown isolation. That's going to be a cheap one on Tanner Lee.
Yep. That's going to be his first.
So it'll be Lee's first, team third. So we got a wet ball situation. I think Tanner's getting an explanation there from the official on the call.
Am I not allowed to go get it? Well,
so here we go, isolation.
Not if you're going to tackle him, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see if he gets any help, Dominic Reed.
That's going to be, they can do that all night. That's going to be hard to stop.
Dominic Reed is looking around like, are you guys going to help me?
So Cougars are going to have to get some weak side defensive help with that. But on the other end, dribble drive
Tanner Lee laying it up, maybe gotten bumped right there. Not going to get the call.
Davis Long's taking himself, tipped on the kick-out pass. Christian Brown calling for it again. Little teardrop floater.
Davis Long's probably done that in his sleep. So sometimes when you're kind of undersized, you got to make things happen. And it's just layup after layup for the Cougars right now.
Dominic Reed just taking Xander Johnson to the lane. Davis Long feeling it.
Uh-oh. Brown rebound. Oh, man, he got him.
So Dominic Reed gets caught there with a charge.
And now Christian Brown, that's his second.
Christian Brown, sorry.
And Tanner Lee more than happy to wipe the floor up. Hey, you know, if it was called on him, I don't know if sometimes. Pretty good throw by towel throw there by Tanner Lee. I mean, that's 20 feet. So here we go, 10-point game. Let's see here what happens with Brown has two. I think Coach. Oh, Patton
got the second chance. Yeah. Brown is able to clean it up, though.
Well, they went right after Brimhall in the post, and that looking for the mismatch.
Gil Jones.
He's going to throw one up. He's going to find the bottom of the basket. Let's see what happens if they go to Dominic Lee here. Let's see if they go back to the post with Dominic Reed. Triple
right
team.
Back to him. Kicks out for a three. Ezel, unfortunately, not get it. Christian Brown with the rebound. That foul is going to be on McKelvey.
Yeah, that was questionable because.
Yeah. So McKelvey picks up, I believe that's going to be his. He got subbed out, so I think it's his second at least. Christian Brown will also take a seat, so Admirals go with their smaller lineup here. Freshman Brimhall out there. Xander Johnson trying to go to work. Xander Johnson he caught with the
3 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, that is a call that Coach Moore from Centennial definitely was in the ear of the official right there. Said, hey, man, he's down there for a long time. Don't see a whole lot of 3-second calls nowadays.
No. So the Cougars try to extend this 8-point lead here on this possession. Christian Brown out for the Admiral. So
yeah, let's see if Centennial's going to get a chance here to expose it. Oh, and Dominic Reed misses it.
Easy
miss
a bunny.
Wow, can the Admirals get a little Davis Long's got to hit that.
Long.
He does. So that's a 5-point swing in my opinion.
Tanner Lee right in his face. Able to convert.
And it's stolen by Long. He's a difference maker.
He gets fouled on the take, so he'll go to the line. Foul will be on number 2. I'll let you have a shot at that one.
Tagatulia. How close was that?
Davis Long in and out on the first attempt. Usually pretty sure-handed, or sure shot, I should say. Goes 0 for 2 from the free throw line, so very uncharacteristic of Davis Long. Foul is going to be on Brimhall, excuse me. Sending Reed to the line.
Well, Coach Tiger going over to Logan Brimhall, the freshman, say, hey, I know this is a big-time game, man, but this is February. And he's kind of been put into a situation where he's got to try to guard a guy like Dominic Reed, who was Mr. 5A football finalist.
Yeah. Not an easy task, to say the least.
Yeah, I mean.
So Reed knocks down both free throw attempts. So the Admirals, without their big center, Christian Brown, trying to work it around the perimeter, get some dribble drive penetration. Gil Jones misses the first attempt, unable to convert again. Dominic Reed's going to be taking it strong to the rack.
Yeah. And Dominic Reed, when he sees 32 guarding him, he's like,
going to go right at it.
Yeah, he's going right after him. Now, you know, this is where Coach Tiger's like, hey, man, I can't wait any longer.
So Brimhall will have 2, team third. So Christian Brown checks back in for Brimhall. So Reed, once again, perfect from the line, hits 2, extends the lead to 9 with just over 3 minutes left here in the second. Christian Brown checks in, and they go right to him. He had the baseline wide open, flushes it down.
Immediate impact, right?
Yes.
That's why he's a Mr. Basketball candidate. Whoa.
So Porter there with the rebound. Or Patton, sorry, Patton.
Patton didn't dunk it, but you know what? It was effective.
2 points is 2 points.
I mean, I think if you're Coach Tiger, you've got to go back to 3 all day until they stop him.
He's going to get and one there.
I think Christian Brown realizes
nobody out here is going to.
Coach Jeremy Moore's got a grin on his face like, ugh, what am I going to do here?
Yeah, if you're Coach Tiger, you just got to keep going to the well until they can stop it.
Well, there's uncharacteristic
very
free throw
uncharacteristic.
miss. Yeah, Davis Long missed it.
Yeah,
Yep.
Long missed 2. Brown missed that one. Very uncharacteristic for this Admirals team.
And a
Taglioli. So the Cougars just clearing out on the offensive end. We're going to get a – Gil Jones says, no one's going to guard me. I'll take it right to the rack.
Tanner Lee tried to draw the charge. Just not quite set there. Plenty of time. Tanner Lee getting up quick. We got a 3 from the corner. Going to be missed. And there's the blue-collar work. And Dominic Reed.
Wow. On
Wow.
the second chance, able to score. He leads the Cougars with 12. Davis Long left wide open.
Yeah, Davis Long's got to hit those because Christian Brown attracted 2 defenders right there.
So Mewborn is able to.
Yeah, Dominic Reed a little winded right now. He's got to realize, hey, I got to guard Christian Brown.
Well, they've actually put Patton on Brown now. Better size matchup height-wise. And Christian Brown just going to work on the block.
Making it look easy.
But the Cougars still hold a 7-point lead here. 45 seconds left in the first half.
This is not a bad idea by Coach Moore to kind of take the sails out here and slow everybody down.
So WCTV Game of the Week here at Franklin High. The Battle of Franklin. So Cougars are patiently waiting to activate the offense here. They'll now pass it over to Lee.
Uh-oh. Tanner Lee to the basket. Bang! Ezel. And it was just like Coach Moore drew up.
Exactly what you're looking for going into halftime. And as we reach halftime, the visiting Centennial Cougars lead 39-29. I'm Justin Ventline, Paul Breece. We'll be right back after half.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, our Williamson County Television Game of the Week here at Franklin High School. We're going to wrap this season up here, and we got our dandy going on. We're at Franklin High School. Paul Breece, Justin Ventline, as the Centennial Cougars lead 39-29. Justin, what in the world?
Yeah, the Cougars getting a lot of great dribble drive penetration on the offensive end, drawing Christian Brown away from the basket. So Dominic Reed, Tanner Lee getting a lot of easy buckets around the rim. And on the flip side, Christian Brown, we talked about it at halftime, Paul, I think he's shooting 100% from the field, but
yeah,
the Cougars are just making it hard to get the ball to him. Once again, right here, we see dribble drive penetration. A bunny, Christian Brown's down. He's holding his mouth.
Well, with this NBA, we could look at flagrant. Flagrant 1, flagrant 2. Let's go back here as Christian Brown is up and moving. It's some cold shooting from the Admirals, other than from the perimeter game. But Christian Brown, 15 of the 29 Admiral points there in the first half. As the officials asking Christian, are you okay? And kind of slowly.
Need a second?
Yeah.
So Davis Long working against Dominic Reed.
Just waiting for Christian to. Actually, that's Tanner Lee doing the best.
So they've
impersonation of a post player, and they're going to try to front him. They're not going to let him catch it clean for sure. And they're not helping off Brown.
Davis Long with the offensive board. Dumps it to Christian Brown.
Man, I think
Newborn was wide open in the corner, but he couldn't front there. Davis Long with the deep three. Able to fill it up, and he needs that to get going here in the second half.
So a lot of attention defensively for Christian Brown. That opened the three shot for Davis Long. Let's see if the Cougars continue to take the dribble drive toward
I mean, he doesn't have to block it. He's going to alter anything that's near him.
So the plan was the same, except Christian Brown staying in the post now, not coming out on the Cougar defenders.
Davis Long.
Oh, man.
Heat check time.
Yep, that's two. I think Coach Moore is going to have to. Now let's see if Dominic Brown will stay out and draw out Christian Brown.
It's McKelvey trying to get
that's too easy. Yeah. Too easy. McKelvey on the drive, and Finley Long just Johnny on the spot with the charge.
So Admiral's on a 6-0 run here. Davis Long, 2 3-pointers.
Yeah.
Once again, they'll clear out. Gil Jones taking it down the lane. Kicks it.
Still haven't gotten a touch for Brown this possession. Let's see what happens.
I think they're trying to isolate him.
Dominic Reed went back into the post. Davis Long is going to hit this one just a bit short. And now Christian Brown on the trail. And that is a good transition basket.
That's what
credit
Cougars
Patton right there for giving the ball up.
What Cougars want to do is get out and run, push the tempo of this game.
Tanner Lee trying his best to.
He's going to draw the foul.
Yeah.
So Cougars have thrown 3 different defenders at Christian Brown. They've tried Dominic Reed, Tanner Lee, and Daniel Patton. Maybe just trying to wear down Christian Brown in the post. So clear out for Long, finds Christian Brown on the baseline. And as a big guy, you never want to bring the ball below your waist, and that's where trouble happens.
That definitely helps the guys like Tanner Lee out to try to get a piece of the ball right there.
So Mewborn gets the pass in. Davis Long will take possession once again.
Yeah.
Finds Christian Brown.
Oh! Patton looked like it was clean. We'll see if they get him.
Oh, yeah, they did get Patton.
Well.
Christian Brown, silky smooth.
Yeah, he's back.
He missed one, and that might be it. So Christian Brown leads all scorers with 17 now. Dominic Reed leads the Cougars with 14. So we'll see if Centennial can clear it out once again, get some dribble drive penetration. McKelvey trying to get a drive. Patton, good head fake.
Oh, and a nice take right at Christian Brown is Patton.
Able to avoid Christian Brown there. Patton able to convert.
Well, remember, Brown had 2 fouls early. Maybe where he changed a little bit playing defensively. All right, here we go.
Yeah, feed and kick. Davis Long fills it up, and he's starting to feel it from three-pointer.
Yeah. Timeout, Coach Tigert and the Franklin Admirals.
So that's going to open up a lot of things if you're the Franklin Admirals. If you can get Davis Long going, they are not going to be able to double-team Christian Brown, and then it's pick your poison, who you're going to have to guard then. So there we see the Centennial Cougars. Quick back to the Franklin Admirals.
I was going to say. Well, you talked about if you're the Admirals, got to get a post touch, right?
Yep.
And just to see what Christian Brown can do, what attention he draws. But he definitely knows his buddy, Davis Long, is ready to let it loose.
Fill it up for sure.
And Davis Long has already had quite a start here in the third quarter. We've kind of said in between at halftime we were talking about Davis Long hadn't felt his shot, and that's definitely changed. He scored 14 right now. Brown has 17. So 31 of the 40 between Long and Brown.
That's good math.
Yeah, thank you. I work with some pretty good math teachers, kind of help me out sometimes.
So Brown will take on.
Okay, they're going to try to draw Brown out. Patton.
Good poke there by Xander Johnson.
Yeah.
Doing some good work. Dominic Reed trying to establish his presence down the low block. So Admiral standing man-to-man.
Now this is going to be an interesting battle right here with Dominic Reed.
Late whistle.
Yeah, I think Brown is confused. Like, I thought I was straight up. But it was good. It was good call by Coach Moore to try to draw Brown out. Let Dominic Reed try to attack the basket with Brown in a space on defense that probably not very comfortable with. And now Christian Brown has 3, right?
Yeah, Christian Brown with 3.
And we talked about earlier, you mentioned, Justin, Franklin not very deep. And you see over there on the bench,
they got one person without this.
9 guys with their shooting tops on, and only one without. and that is Logan Brimhall, and he's yet to make an appearance this half.
So Cougars will extend the pressure here. Dominic Reed able to hit 1 of 2 from the line. And Davis Long trying to attack. Mewborn.
Oh, not sure. We're having a tough time seeing it.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know what's going on in the corner. We do know that
Mewborn's got it. Xander Johnson
is trying to back down the post. He's going to come up short.
Christian Brown fights for the rebound, though.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I think he was looking for the
Yeah,
contact,
he
and he
did
got
get
it.
it.
Yeah.
He did get it. We were so loud in here, we couldn't hear the M1. Christian Brown made the shot, and he turned around like, I think I got fouled. He was like, "Where? What?"
So that'll be Patton's third, team fourth. Christian Brown able to trickle a three-point play in, and just like that, we've got ourselves a one-point game.
That was a 10-point game at half.
Yeah. So once again, Dominic Reed trying to draw Christian Brown away from the basket. So lead to Brown, or lead to Reed, I should say. A lot of ball movement, not a lot of player movement going on here. Gil Jones picks up the hand check.
Yeah, the hand check, which is weird because not a lot of action was going on offensively. There was no desperation on Centennial to try to score. So
that'll be Jones' second, team second, with just under 2 minutes here. Christian Brown sends that one back. So the first time he's gotten the better part of Dominic Reed on a dribble drive. Oh, we had two Admirals going for the steal on that play. Scramble mode on defense here. Davis Long gets caught in the air.
Patton follows up.
I think Patton was looking for the tip putback. Regardless, able to convert, draw the lead to 3. So with 1:36 left here in the third quarter, Coach Jeremy Moore takes a timeout for Centennial.
Coach Moore, pretty good timeout, right? I mean, you want to go down and try to get a defensive stop. They probably want to talk about how do they want to do it. They've yet to see his zone defense.
The athletes Centennial has, I don't think you're going to see much zone defense.
Yeah. But timeouts like this do call for sometimes a defensive change.
Yeah.
Would be interesting to see if maybe they put a little token pressure on right here. But
see if Coach Tiger goes back to that isolation play they were getting with Christian Brown down the low block to start the second quarter, or start the third quarter and the game. Really just isolating the right side of the floor, letting Davis Long and Christian Brown work. Now that Davis Long has established that three-point shot.
Yeah. Well, looky, Justin. Oh, I thought they were going to press him a little bit, but then they backed off. Maybe let's see what we got here. So back to the man. And a double high screen. Going to get a look.
Xander Johnson fills it up.
Straight out of the timeout by the opposing coach calling it.
So tie game now. It's been our first tie, I believe, since the first quarter, since Centennial established their lead.
Oh, the Euro step.
Yeah.
McKelvey
with a beautiful Euro step there, draws the foul and is able to convert. Fouls me on number 30. Gil Jones, his third, team third. So McKelvey unable to convert.
So less than a minute here in the third quarter. Cougars up 48-46.
Christian Brown on the perimeter takes it against Patton.
Did not look very
Nowhere
comfortable.
to go, yeah.
Now he looks
now
comfortable.
This is where he likes to work. Christian Brown going to work on the low post. That's too easy. Just a simple clear out. So Admirals will slip into a 2-3 zone here to finish up the third quarter.
Oh, and Dominic Reed slips it in. 1 second long. Oh, and he hits the rafters.
It hits the volleyball that's up from PE class.
Yeah, did it hit it?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd have been sweet if he'd have knocked it down.
So end of three. We've got the Centennial Cougars leading 50-48 over the home Franklin Admirals. So 1 quarter left to go in this season's WCTV finale. We've got a good one. We knew it was going to be a good one coming into it. Number 1 and number 2 teams in the district play.
You know, you came out and saw Centennial open a 10-point lead. And you thought, what? You know, we saw last week with Franklin, they just kind of, same thing. Indy got him by 10, and then he just drifted off into the sunset, and Indy beat him by 25 plus. But give the credit to the Admirals here with a little fight and making things interesting here.
So once again, Coach Tigert going with his starting 5. No surprise there. We'll see the Admirals back in their man-to-man defense.
Yep.
Reed with the handoff goes right after Christian Brown.
This is going to be huge.
That's going to be Brown's 4th.
Yep.
So we'll see Logan Brimhall check in.
Well, this is a huge.
Yes.
You don't want to call it a problem, but
situation.
It is a situation to be concerned about if you're an Admiral fan.
So McKelvey able to convert the free throws there. So we'll have to see how the Admirals change up their offensive mindset without Christian Brown in there.
Well, it's Davis Long.
Yeah, it's going to be Davis Long time for sure on the offensive boards, or on the offensive side, I should say.
Now we get a little transition. Now there's nobody to protect the basket.
Gil Jones is going to get caught with that one. That's going to be his 4th as well.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting to see if maybe Coach Tigert brings in Brown on any offensive kind of situations, maybe offensive defense situations. Ezel, back foot. Oh.
Xander Johnson scrapping for it, but Tanner Lee comes out with it.
Yeah. Tanner Lee wanted to.
I would say, like you said, Paul, nobody there to guard the rim.
Dominic Reed is just looking and licking his chops like, come on. Patton throwing it up.
Yeah, nobody there to help on the defensive boards there for the Admirals with Brown taking a seat.
Yeah, and see, this is where I thought Brown would have gotten in before the ball went into play.
Well, now they're
pulling him
wisely
back.
sitting him back down, yep. So Admirals go to work here on the offensive end. Davis Long with the open three. Short off the front iron.
Let's see who Brimhall has to guard. It's Dominic Reed. McKelvey's really trying to push the pace right there.
Ran into Brimhall.
And I think Coach Moore is like putting his hands up. And there's Mooborn.
Yeah, Mooborn.
There's been a Sam Mooborn sighting. He's a first quarter, fourth quarter kind of guy.
Well, with Christian Brown, you've got to find
Here
a
we
second
go.
scoring. Oh, the freshman.
We got a man open.
Yeah, but with Christian Brown down, you've got to find another offensive scoring production if you're the Admirals. See if Mooborn can be that person.
All right, they got the switch. Reed's going to take him to the basket.
That's going to be too easy.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like the Admirals coaching staff just putting their hands up like, okay, what do we do unless we go zone, I guess. But when you're down, going zone is kind of like.
not a good idea. So Xander Johnson trying to go to work against Reed.
Mooborn going to attack it. Brimhall, the freshman, almost converted there. Patton going to try to attack it.
Oh,
holy mackerel. Yikes.
Brimhall stares him down.
Dominic Reed. Well, if you're wondering what's going on, Dominic Reed left the court. It's over there at the trash can. You can decide for yourself what's going on. No, I think the referee did not locate him and was like, wait a minute, what is going on?
I don't think any of the officials knew that there was a player missing from the court at that point.
So now Coach Moore is going to have to decide who's going to come in. Dominic Reed, maybe a little dehydrated, who knows? Woo, shaking it off. Wow. He's like, oh, that came on too quick. Good for him to find the trash can.
Yeah.
I mean,
we could have had a very long stop.
We could have had a long delay. We would have had to talk about things. I don't know. So, while that all occurred, right, Franklin got a three-pointer.
Which tied it right back up.
It's going to be Centennial ball either way.
So still a little confusion.
They're gonna have to sub Dominic Reed out. I mean, he did leave the court. Now he's just gotta come out for.
Now he's gonna check right back in here. So Lee will
Christian
go
Brown back in the game. If you're an Admiral fan, wondering what's going on.
So Cougars still trying to find a shot. Christian Brown sends that one away.
Yeah, he knew it was coming. He knows McKelvey does not like to give it up once he gets to a certain point.
Wisely avoided contact as well. Out there playing riskily with four fouls, but Mooborn will pick up a foul there.
Dominic Reed back in the game. Davis Long.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Patton back to McKelvey. Back to Patton.
Yeah. Who wants it? You take it. I don't want my shot getting swatted.
Gil Jones.
Yeah, that's, you wonder about that shot selection right there with Christian Brown not getting a touch before you give it up.
And just the speediness of it.
Okay, this is where maybe you post up Dominic Reed. Yep, he's going to try to duck in right here. Get Christian Brown on the outside. He had him. Now Brown is way out of the.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen Patton shoot a three, so I don't know if you need to be way out there for Christian Brown.
All right, here comes the set play.
Dominic Reed's been working hard to try to get open, but Tanner Lee fills it up.
First perimeter shot, I believe, for Tanner Lee. It's 9 points. Davis Long got to find Christian Brown right here.
Not high enough.
Yep. This is where the Centennial shines right here. Whoa.
Quick hands by Davis Long, and he wants to push.
Well,
I thought that was going to be
come on, man. You got to pull it.
Christian Brown comes down with it. He's going to get fouled. So that'll be Centennial's first foul of the quarter.
Just the first, by the way. I just want to repeat that. We're with 2 minutes left in the game, and that's the first foul.
So Mewborn will inbound.
Brown's going to catch it in the post.
Gonna be
here we go.
Isolation here for sure. And one. Count the continuation. So Brown able to convert. And Brimhall checks back in. Gives Gil Jones a break.
Yeah, I would have thought that maybe Brown would have came out defensively here with 2 minutes left. It'll be interesting to see if Coach Moore decides to try to attack Christian Brown, because he does have 4 fouls. I think it's the same play that Tanner Lee just scored on. Patton.
Off the back iron, Davis Long with the rebound.
Let's see Davis Long.
Yeah, he
very
wanted to
headsy player. Uh-oh. Bang!
Yeah, bang, bang.
Last game on the home court. Davis
Long with the three ties it up here with 1:20 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, late pass there from McKelvey. I would say
this is where Tanner Lee is going to take.
Reed and Lee time, I think, here for the Cougars.
Now you got Christian Brown away from the basket.
If I'm Christian Brown, I don't know how far I'm
come out
following Patton out here.
Well, he's going to chase 30 seconds.
So Dominic Reed's going to be looking for the last shot, I think, here. We're going to see an isolation, I believe.
And here we go. Tanner Lee against Brimhall, the freshman. McKelvey, Reed against Brown. Patton, a layup, and it's good. And that's it. That's the game. Daniel Patton with the left-hand layup to end it. And the Cougars
Oh, we got
the Cougars take one here.
No.
Oh, they're going to review it?
Franklin, I think they said Coach Tiger got a timeout.
I don't know how Coach Tiger can call a timeout. Centennial had the ball.
After the bucket.
Oh, after the bucket. Oh, man. Well,
So
here's 0.8 seconds. Now the question is, who throws it in, who's going to catch it. Obviously, I'm thinking Davis Long or Christian Brown is one interchangeable in that situation right there. But a great play right there where they got
amazing, amazing set play there.
They got Brown away from the basket, and Patton ended up attacking the rim. Got the basket, the horn goes off. The referees say, hey, you got 0.8. You're going to be able to run the baseline, throw it in. Here's the key. We've already seen one rafter get hit. So we just got to be careful with our pass here.
Who's the quarterback on the team?
He's sitting on the front row over here. He's on the the opposite side of the bench. Brewer Wilson. And the guy that he catches the most passes, Lucas Young, former Franklin High basketball player. So he's not playing this year.
I'm sure Brewer Wilson would love to see Christian Brown out running some routes.
Yeah,
next
I think
fall.
so. So here's the play. I think is going to be Mewborn's going to run left to right. He's going to get Brown's going to screen Davis Long.
Screen the screener.
He's going to screen Davis Long. He's going to catch it on the run. Here he goes. And here we go, chess match. Well, Justin, while we got the timeout, we got a shout out to our WCTV basketball crew. Always ready to go on Friday nights, and after a long Friday week at school, basically, it has been quite a good year. We had Snowmageddon, which kind of sidetracked us.
But we had a good year overall. Saw some
tremendous
great
basketball,
matchups, yeah.
A double overtime game, or was it triple overtime? I can't even. It's, Independence. You weren't there.
Wasn't there.
Oh, you missed out on a good one. But it has been. Listen, here's the big question. Whatever happens,
how are we getting out of here?
How are we getting out of here? Two, which principals are going to be the ones that are going to have to stop the student sections from running on the floor, or two, can Dr. Dyson and Greg Glass over there from Centennial hold them off, or can Shane Pantal and Marlon Ruck hold the Admirals sidelines? It's going to be the big question. Somebody's going to be storming the floor. All right, now it's a different look here. Well, they're going to let Davis Long catch it, and that's a mistake, I think. Christian Layton.
Oh!
They
called a foul on the play, but
it doesn't matter.
Don't matter.
And that's not a bad thing to happen. Jeremy Moore's like, come on, the clock ran. 0.8 with a touch. It's got to be 0.3. No, there's no way he was shooting, right? Oh, they're going to get 0.4 seconds.
0.4.
That is quite a long period of.
It's got to be a lob to the hoop, I would assume.
Here comes Brown. He's going to get back screened. And they're going to throw it right to the rim, and he's going to catch it and dunk it. And we're going to overtime. That's the play. That's the play. They're going to back screen Christian Brown. He's going to fly.
Get a double back screen? An elevator screen?
It doesn't really matter. He can jump and reach over the rim, and that's what.
All he's got to do is touch it, right?
Yeah.
So a dunk might be longer than .4.
What is the who was the guy on Semi-Pro where they invented the dunk? Remember Semi-Pro,
yeah.
Will Ferrell and Jackie Moon?
Yes. Corn dogs, Jackie. Corn dogs for everybody.
He had he had that dream. His mama told him it was a dunk. The alley-oop is what they call it, the alley-oop. So here, we're just spinning. This is going to be a tough inbounds pass right here. Yeah. It's going to be pretty impossible.
So that's it. So to wrap up the WCTV basketball season, we're closing it out here from Franklin High School. The Centennial Cougars will come away with the win 61-59. I'm Justin Ventline, Paul Breece. We'll see you in the fall.